You just got your first real job. Your friend tells you to open an IRA. You Google it. Your brain explodes. You close the tab and order pizza instead. Sounds familiar? Today we are ending the confusion forever. I am breaking down Roth versus traditional IRA in the simplest way possible using clay treasure chests and tax collectors. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which one to open and why. No more paralysis. No more pizza. Just clarity and action. Let me start with what an IRA actually is. IRA stands for Individual Retirement Account. It is basically a special treasure chest where you store money for retirement. The government gives you tax breaks for using these chests because they want you to save for retirement, so you are not broke at 70. Think of it as the government saying we will help you save if you promise not to touch this money until you are old. Fair deal, right? Here is where it gets interesting. There are two main types of treasure chests, the traditional IRA and the Roth IRA. They both help you save for retirement, but they handle taxes completely differently. And that tax difference is absolutely huge. It can mean hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. So pay attention because this matters. Traditional IRA. How it works. Imagine you earn $50,000 this year. You put $6,000 into a traditional IRA. The government says cool, you only have to pay taxes on $44,000. You just saved yourself taxes today. Your money grows inside the chest tax-free for decades. Compound interest does its magic. But here is the catch. When you retire and open that chest to take money out, the tax collector is waiting at the door with his hand out. You pay taxes on every dollar you withdraw, the original money you put in and all the growth it earned over 40 years. Think of it like this. You have a clay apple tree. You plant it today and the government says we will not tax you for planting this tree. Great. The tree grows for 40 years producing hundreds of apples. But when you finally pick those apples to eat them, the government taxes every single apple. That is traditional IRA. Now the Roth IRA. Different game entirely. You earn $50,000. You put $6,000 into a Roth IRA. The government says you still pay taxes on the full $50,000. No tax break today. Bummer, right? But wait. Your money grows inside the chest tax-free for decades. Same compound interest magic happening. But here is where the Roth wins big. When you retire and open that chest, the tax collector is gone. Vanished. Disappeared. You take out every single dollar tax-free. The original money and all the growth. Zero taxes. Nothing. Back to the apple tree analogy. You plant the tree and pay taxes on it today. The government takes their cut up front. But then that tree grows for 40 years, producing hundreds of apples, and when you pick those apples, every single one is yours. No taxes. The government already got their share. That is Roth IRA. Let me show you with real clay math. Say you are 25 years old. You put $6,000 into a Roth IRA. It grows at 8% per year, which is the historical stock market average. By age 65, that $6,000 has become over $130,000. With a Roth, you keep all $130,000 tax-free. With a traditional, you pay taxes on it. At a 22% tax rate, that is almost $29,000 gone to taxes. That is a new car, a year of rent, a dream vacation, gone. But wait, it gets even better. Let me show you what happens if you max out your IRA every year. The 2024 contribution limit is $6,500 per year. If you are 25 and you max out a Roth IRA every year until 65, that is 40 years of contributions, you will have put in $260,000 of your own money. But with 8% average returns, that account will be worth over $1.7 million. And with a Roth, every penny of the $1.7 million is yours tax-free. With a traditional at a 22% tax rate, you would owe $374,000 in taxes. That is life-changing money. So, which one should you choose? Here is the simple rule that works for 90% of people. If you think you will be in a higher tax bracket when you retire, choose Roth. Pay taxes now while they are lower. If you think you will be in a lower tax bracket when you retire, choose traditional. Get the tax break now. Pay taxes later when they are lower. For most young adults in their 20s and 30s, Roth is the clear winner. Here is why. You are probably in a lower tax bracket now than you will be in 40 years. Your income will grow. Your career will advance. You will get promotions and raises. You will make more money. So pay the taxes now while you are in the 15 or 22% bracket. Then enjoy tax-free withdrawals when you might be in the 32 or even 37% bracket. Let me tell you about Jessica. She is 26, making $45,000 a year. She is in the 22% tax bracket. She opens a Roth IRA and contributes $500 per month. She pays taxes on that money now at 22%. Fast forward to age 66. Jessica is retired. Her Roth IRA is worth $1.4 million. She withdraws $60,000 per year to live on. Guess how much tax she pays? Zero. If she had used a traditional IRA, she would owe over $13,000 in taxes every single year of retirement. Over a 30-year retirement that is almost $100,000 in taxes. Plus, there is a secret Roth advantage nobody talks about. You can withdraw your contributions anytime without penalty. Not the growth, just what you originally put in. So, if you put in $20,000 over 5 years and you have an emergency, you can take out that $20,000. No taxes, no penalties. It is not ideal because you are robbing your future self, but it is a safety valve. Traditional IRAs do not have this flexibility. Touch that money early and you pay taxes plus a 10% penalty. Ouch! Another Roth advantage. No required minimum distributions. With a traditional IRA, the government forces you to start taking money out at age 73 whether you need it or not. They want their tax money. With a Roth, you can leave that money growing forever. You can pass it to your kids tax-free. It is the ultimate wealth-building tool. Now let me address the one scenario where traditional might win. If you are currently in a very high tax bracket like 32 or 37%, and you expect to be in a much lower bracket in retirement, then traditional could save you money. For example, if you are a high-earning doctor now but plan to retire early and live modestly, then the upfront tax deduction might be worth more. But honestly, for most people watching this video, Roth is the way to go. 3 action steps you can take right now. Step 1. Open a Roth IRA today if you are under 40 and expect your income to grow. Use Fidelity, Vanguard, or Charles Schwab. All 3 are free. All 3 are easy. It takes 15 minutes online. Do not overthink it. Just pick one and open the account. Step 2. Set up automatic monthly contributions today. The 2024 limit is $6,500 per year. That is $542 per month. Cannot do that? Start with $200. Start with $100. Start with $50. Just start. You can always increase it later. The key is building the habit. Step 3. Invest that money in a low-cost index fund inside your Roth IRA. Do not just let it sit there as cash earning nothing. The S&P 500 index fund is perfect for beginners. It owns pieces of the 500 biggest companies in America. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, all of them. Vanguard calls it VU. Fidelity calls it FXAIX. Schwab calls it SWPPX. Pick one. Invest everything in it. Set it and forget it. Let compound interest do the heavy lifting for 40 years. Here is what this means for your future. Imagine two clay figures, both 25 years old. Both save $500 per month for 40 years. Figure 1 uses a traditional IRA, pays taxes on withdrawals at 22%, ends up with about $1.2 million after taxes. Figure 2 uses a Roth IRA, pays taxes upfront, ends up with $1.55 million completely tax-free. That is $300,000 more. Same contributions, same timeline, different treasure chest. Massive difference. Your retirement account choice today determines your financial freedom at 65. This is not something to put off. This is not something to overthink. Open the Roth IRA this week. Start contributing. Let time work its magic. Your 65-year-old self will thank you. One more thing. If your employer offers a 401k with matching, always max out the match first before putting money in an IRA. That match is free money. Get it? Then open your Roth IRA and contribute to both. But that is a topic for another video. Subscribe if you want more retirement strategies. Comment which IRA you are opening, Roth or traditional. Let us build the retirement wealth together. See you in the next video.